Awesome. That was Bunny Barnes kicking things off. The only problem with having Bunny doing the opening is I get so into it that I forget to do all the other things I'm supposed to be doing, like putting in the YouTube link into the channel. That was great, Bunny. We have Bunny. Here's I'm getting the YouTube link here for us. If anybody wants to share the YouTube link, it will be in the chat. The more of us share, the more this concert will be heard. We have an amazing lineup. We got Mike Simpson, Ann Ramsey, Lynn Hollifield, Richie Pollock, and I'm Joseph Isaacs. We'll probably be going around 4 times, some of us 3 times, maybe some of us 4 times. Whoever wants to will go around 4 times. And yeah, I'm going to do Spotlight myself because that would be the smart thing to do here. And I'm going to play an introduction song. It introduces me as a songwriter in the least efficient way possible by telling you all the things I'm not. If you're looking for some mistake, I'm afraid that ain't my shtick. I don't know no more than you do. But just at my periphery, there's something I'm beginning to see. The faintest hint of a mystery, like sunlight in a smoky room. Maybe I don't understand. The truth is like a rubber band. The more you stretch it, it expands, and things just slip right through. At the edge of our understanding, we can see so far away. The edge of our understanding, we can see clear into a better day. From the edge, now if you're looking for someone who writes love songs, I'm afraid you pegged me wrong. But I ain't afraid of a little loss. No, I ain't afraid to get lost. Better to have loved and lost than never to have gotten lost at all. And what will I find today? Will I discover some new way? All the things I'd never see if I never close my eyes. And maybe sometimes I go off the rail, but you never know until you fade. And maybe I just don't know. The truth is like a creative tornado. We're chasing it, trying to catch its lightning, but it just spins away. At the edge of our understanding, we could see the storm clouds brewing far away. At the edge of our understanding, we can see clear into a better day. From the edge. If you're looking to be my fan, I think you should understand I'm just an absolutely ordinary man. But I do know how to get out of my own way, listen to what the guitar wants me to play. Maybe that is something after all. Maybe there there are 6 steel threads sewn between our heart and head. And we're plucking at it, trying to make a tune. But the melody keeps slipping away. At the edge of our understanding, we can see something emerging from the haze. From the edge of our understanding, we see the lightning flashing far away. From the edge of our understanding, we can see clear into a better day. There'll be a better day. There'll be a better day. There'll be a better day.
Yeah, Joe.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Ann and I were just talking about this before, like the whole experience of writing a song is such an intriguing process. Like I'm working on a new one, and I was relaying, like, it came to me yesterday. I'm not done with it yet, but I'm excited about it. And it came to me like right after I was dreaming, so it's like that sort of dream state was still sort of with me. And like I've been doing something lately where I've been trying with less success. Like I used to just like write and then play it a million times and memorize it, and that I think served me well in the past. Like when I wrote that song, but then recently I've been like, I'll record it, I'll come back to it later, and like somehow like the momentum just gets lost a lot of times. And I mean I only can, I'm mostly playing open mic, so I usually get 2 songs, or maybe I'm playing a showcase at the best, and maybe I'll get 5 songs or something, so I have to be pretty picky about like when I'm playing. So I've kind of gotten a little bit more cutthroat about which songs make the cut and stuff. So I don't know, but like this whole process is just so intriguing too, because you're like sort of in this like creative state where you don't know what's going to come out, and like it's sort of almost like an exploration. It's just such a neat thing. I know you guys have had similar experiences with your music making. I'm really honored to play along such fine, talented folks, and we have a new friend who I'm super excited about. She's a well-established songwriter in this area, well-claimed. Lynn, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah, when you turned it up just now, I could hear you, but it was a little soft.
Okay. It's just saying, okay.
Yeah, maybe turn it up while you're speaking a little bit.
How about now?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
good.
all right? Okay. Yeah, so I've been in this area now for, over 30 years, and got involved with the Songwriters Association of Washington, and just playing the usual songwriter kind of gigs in the area. But it's such a wonderful community here. I mean, we're really lucky.
Absolutely.
And so I'm going to play a song. I have a new recording out that I'm just kind of slowly releasing, and this is one of the songs that's on there, and it was inspired by listening to StoryCorps on NPR. I don't know if anybody's heard that, but it's a beautiful program where people call in and tell any story they want, and it's archived. And it's
You
very
need your
touching.
tissues for most of them.
Yeah, bring your tissue box to your radio. Yeah, I mean, it can be couples. It could be like 2 strangers that met, decide they're going to tell their story. This one, a woman called in and talked about a person she used to see often on her ride to work for a little over a year. So I'm going to try to tell the story in song here. It's called Don't Ever Give Up. intersection, a tattered cardboard sign, no job, please help, God bless. People passing by, do they care or wonder why? What happened? What got them into this mess? Now there's something to be said for standing on a corner with your pride tucked deep down inside. You do what you need to do when life throws you into blue. Don't ever give up, you'll see in time. Walking through the world in his worn out clothes, nobody sees he's got a wife and kids. Corporation downsized, car factory closed. Look a little closer, can you see the hope shining in his eyes? 'Cause there's something to be said for standing on the corner with your pride tucked deep down inside. Do what you need to do when life throws you into blue. Don't ever give up, you'll see in time. Can we know another's path? Judging, we're great at that, and we think we know what's right and what to do. In spring, the cardboard would change. New job, he smiled through the rain. Thanks to all who helped me. You'll never know how much God bless you. And there's something to be said for standing on the corner with your pride tucked deep down inside. You do what you need to do if life throws you into blue. Don't ever give up, you'll see in time. Don't ever give up, you'll see in time.
Oh my gosh.
Thank
Wow.
you. Thank you.
I see why our mutual friend Tom likes your songs.
Tom.
Prasada Rao?
Tom. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he passed recently.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I mean, he was such a.
Nice
Well,
guy.
you know, I have a real
Amazing
quick
guy.
story to tell about him. I mean, I met him way back when there was the Starland Cafe in Washington, D.C. And he was on a showcase with Nancy Moran. I had never heard him before. And I was with a duo. We went on first, and we had been chatting with him and everything. We went on first, did our thing. He got up there. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe. So
incredible.
talented and amazing. And I'm glad I talked to him beforehand. I would have been intimidated to talk to him otherwise.
Yeah, one of the
Really
better
was.
songwriting teachers I've ever seen. Yeah.
Wonderful human being.
Yeah, I got to hear him a few times. It's a really great concert.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me here. Can't wait to hear everything.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Oh my gosh.
flat picking and
Good.
such accurate melody on that. It's beautiful.
Oh, thanks so
Love
much.
your trills. Mm,
Thank you. Thanks so
Yeah.
much.
Awesome. Lynn.
not easy.
All right. And Bunny, how are you doing, Bunny?
I'm doing well, thanks.
You all recovered?
From which one? My
Oh
cold.
no.
My cold. Yeah.
Okay.
I had upper respiratory
Whichever
problems.
was the latest one.
Upper respiratory, vocal cord surgery. Yeah, and yeah. I'm good. So yeah, in case
Man,
people
sorry
don't
about
know,
that.
I'm an instrumental fingerstyle guitarist. I don't sing because I did have vocal cord cancer, and I kind of recreated myself as an instrumental guitarist. So I'd like to do a song that I wrote for my husband. Before the pandemic, we took some adult ed. Right in this room, we would dance. We would do waltz and cha-cha and tango and swing and foxtrot. And we put up a thing on YouTube, and we do little routines right here. And we did that during the pandemic because we wanted to maybe maintain our weight. I don't think we lost any, but we might have at least stayed at the weight we were at without eating ourselves to death on the sofa watching TV for a year. So I wrote a waltz for him, and I called it Waltz for Honey. That's Hunny. I do a live stream often on Fridays when I'm not working, right from here, and he used to sit out there at the door closed, and he'd hoop and holler after each tune, and I'd say, "Thank you, honey," and the people in the chat nicknamed him Hunny, Honey, because they knew he was a bear of a guy. So this is Waltz for Honey. I wanted to say that I'm going to be releasing that, it's a slow release, onto Bandcamp. It's with Michael Ronks that is doing cello behind me.
Oh, wow.
Just to die for. So I'm working on a new CD, and I'm going to be releasing that one onto Bandcamp within the next month.
I'm definitely let me know about that. I definitely want to pick that up.
Lovely stuff.
Thanks so much.
Richie Pollock. And who's your new friend? Or your old friend? Oh, you're muted, Richie.
Unmute. All right. My friend Scotty Goldstein on percussion.
Hi, Scotty Goldstein. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Joe.
Great to have you here. Richie is a visual artist as well as a musician, and he's been involved in a competition that he's been doing quite well in. So maybe at some point you could show us one of your paintings too.
Sure. I'm in the top 5 at this point, whatever in the world that means. So
Nice.
keep those votes coming. Well, I've been writing for over 50 years now, and so I like to give a balance between some old stuff and some new stuff. Oh, hello. And so this is going to be one of the oldies from 50 years ago, and this is called Nowhere Less Than Heaven. I want understanding. I want peace of mind. Magic and music with moments of madness thrown in. I want silken silence. I want symphonies. Love ever after with tenderness, if you please. Want it now, want it strong. Nowhere less than heaven, it's where I belong. I want it deep, I want it true. Nowhere less than heaven will do. Ooh, nowhere less than heaven. Nowhere less than heaven. Nowhere less than heaven. I want evolution. I want shooting stars, rainbows, UFOs, ETs. I'm ready when you are. Want it now, want it strong. Nowhere less than heaven, it's where I belong. I want it deep, I want it true. Nowhere less than heaven will do.
Woo! That was a party. Wow, I love that with the percussion and everything sounding great. Did you want to say anything more about that one?
Not especially.
That's great. And, it was fun hearing you guys together. Have you guys been playing together for a long time?
A lot of years. A lot of years, that's for
Sounds
sure.
it. Sounds it. I like the harmonies and stuff too.
Yeah, no, his oldies like in my sleep.
Nice, nice. It's an honor playing here among such talented folks, Lynn and Bunny, and coming up Ann and Mike, and that was Richie Pollock. Thank you on the folks on here, like my mom, and thank you for the folks on YouTube listening. EJD has been posting all sorts of nice comments about you guys. Eric James Danowski, he's been a really nice supporter of this, coming on almost every time and giving like these great feedback. I know people are going to be listening to it later, so thank you as well. All right. I'll keep things moving. That was awesome, Richie. Ann Ramsey.
Hello
Hi,
from
Ann.
Delaware.
How are things in Delaware?
Hot. I think
Today
it's,
got hot here too.
yeah, I think it's the same up and down the East Coast. Probably the whole Delaware Valley. It's really hot, but that's all right. You know, just drink some lemonade, maybe spike it a little, whatever.
I've been getting out early for my walks while it's still cool.
Oh, smart. Yeah, I just run up and down the stairs.
That works too.
So this is an oldie. I found this because I like to go back and look in my journal to what was going on at the same time of the year, you know, a year ago, 2 years ago. So 4 years ago, I had just written this song. It was my fourth song that I ever wrote. And it was inspired because I had read an article that they believe that Vikings actually got as far, it's possible. Archaeologists think it's possible that Vikings got as far as Maine in their efforts to find new land in the New World. And and there was a place I had been in Maine called Loon Lake. And so I decided to give Loon Lake an origin story in the Viking time. So this is called The Saga of Loon Lake. If once you float upon Loon Lake, you might see a longboat's wake. You might notice a swirl below, or hear a love song from long ago. Hear the lake sigh, hear the loons cry. The underwater sounds alive, animals and plants both strive. Creatures there delight to sing of ancient visits by the Vikings. A Norse lady, Solveig by name, with Tryggva the trustworthy came. Her name meant daughter of the sun, but by the moon her race was run. Hear the lake sigh, hear the loons cry. One night Solveig swam the deep, tendrils from beneath did creep, caught her in their winding grasp, miry weeds they held her fast. She cried out to Tryggva so true, begged him come to her rescue. The underwater creatures heard, trying to break the weeds they stirred. Hear the lake sigh, hear the loons cry. Tryggva didn't hear her cries, no rescue could he devise, until a loon flew long and far and reached him gazing at a star. The rush was on to reach her side. He dove in and the waters plied. Loons flew overhead and called, but Solveig had surrendered all. Hear the lake sigh, hear the loons cry. When Tryggve saw his lady drowned, his lust for life and fame unwound. He fell upon his sword and died, no more upon this earth to stride. And to this day loons mate for life, with beaks as sharp as any knife. Their otherworldly calls attest to mortal lovers deep on rest. Hear the lake sigh, hear the loons cry. And Vikings knew though life was hard, their deaths made fodder for the bards. Haven't these two glory hailed? Loon Lake keeps alive their tale. Hear the lake sigh, hear the loons cry. Hear the lake sigh, hear the loons cry. Luna?
I love that.
Thank you.
Did you want to say more about that one, Ann?
No, just it was a breakthrough for me because I was just starting to learn to write songs, and I had been doing sort of an exercise in sort of deep imagination, and so there was like pages and pages and pages of story and backstory, and like I started in like the Pleistocene, so it was a fun exercise in just really thinking through something and then picking out like what could make a song. So I enjoyed the process.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Great stuff. Mr. Mike Simpson, how you doing, Mike?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
Pretty much recovered from earlier this week.
Tell me about this. Oh, you were sick? Sorry to hear that.
No, I went out to breakfast early in the morning with a friend from Hawaii, and he had a rental car, an electric rental car, and while we were coming home, the brakes failed, and we smacked into the back of a pickup truck, and I got knocked out.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know this. Oh no. When did
I'm
this
about
happen?
equally interesting, conscious or unconscious, so it's
I drive an electric car, but I've had no trouble with the brakes on mine. What type of car was it? Tesla?
yeah, Tesla.
Tesla, of course.
Yeah, and it was supposed to have, I guess it was supposed to have those bags, the airbags, but they didn't deploy. So.
Yeah. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah. I suppose.
Oh man, sorry,
All
that's
right.
scary.
Well, so this is not an original. I don't always do originals on here, but I picked up this song and became fond of it because I play at a thing called Open Mic America, which happens on the first and third Sundays of every month. And you can see it on YouTube. Open Mic America, all one word with an M-I-C for Mike. And the things you can play on that are you can play original songs, yes, but you can also play anything that's written, published, whatever, prior from 1925 or earlier, because of copyright things, right? So this one is that way. Oh, I got trouble in mind, I'm blue, but I won't be blue blue always. 'Cause that sun's gonna shine round my back door someday. I'm going down to the river. I'm gonna take me a rocking chair. And if the blues, they don't leave me, well, I'll rock away from here. Oh, I got trouble in mind. I'm blue, but I won't be blue always. 'Cause that sun's gonna shine all around my back door someday. Trouble in mind, that's true. I've almost lost my mind. Life ain't worth the living, and I feel, well, I just feel like I could die. Oh, trouble in mind, I'm blue. My poor heart is healing slow. I've never had such trouble in my whole life before. I'm gonna lay mine on some lonesome railroad line and let that 219 special ease my troubled mind. Oh, trouble in mind, I'm blue, but I won't be blue always. That sun, I tell you, that sun will shine my back door someday. 'Cause that sun's gonna shine in my back door someday.
Mike, can you tell us a little bit about that guitar you're playing there just now?
That's a National guitar, but it's not one of the all-metal ones. It's got a mahogany body, and it's what's called a tricone. That resonator is 3 small resonators.
Okay, sounded great.
Yeah. The song is an old vaudeville blues song. Bertha Chippy Hill was the one that made that a hit.
Yeah, that's a familiar one. I love that.
Yeah,
one.
with Richard Jones, and you may have heard of her trumpet player, a guy named Armstrong.
Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Yeah, he's one of my favorites. That was awesome, Mike.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
All right. I'm so angry, I don't know who I am. I'm so angry, I don't know what for. I'm so angry, you better be careful around me. I'm so angry, you better keep your distance from me. I'm so angry 'cause everybody's keeping their distance from me. I'm so angry 'cause everybody's being careful around me. I'm so angry 'cause I'm stuck in this cycle. I'm so angry 'cause I am so lonely. Learning how to breathe. Learning how to breathe. I'm so sad 'cause everybody's so far away. I'm so sad 'cause I keep pushing everyone away. I'm so sad 'cause I'm stuck in this cycle. I'm so sad 'cause I don't know how to be sad. I'm so sad 'cause I keep everything bottled up inside. I'm so sad 'cause I don't know what this is in my eye. Learning how to grieve, though there ain't no right way to grieve. Learning how to grieve, learning how to grieve. Can be our own worst enemies, can't we? I'm so frustrated 'cause I keep getting frustrated. I'm so frustrated 'cause I can't be happy where I am. I'm so frustrated 'cause I can't count my blessings. I'm so frustrated 'cause I'll never let myself just be. Learning how to be. Learning how to be. Learning how to breathe.
Just want to come give you a hug, Joe.
What was that?
I just want to come give you a hug.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I think it's more of a lessons learned than something I'm going through right now. I think I've definitely been that person, but I think there's a lot of people out there who are doing that. Doing that to themselves a lot. It's like, yeah, give yourself a hug, right? Because I feel like emotions can, that's part of the beauty of music, is like emotions sort of do get bottled up inside of us, and then this gives us a sort of a way to express them and to release them. And
So did you write that over a period of time while you were going through things, or?
I think that one came out pretty whole but then I tinker with it to get like the details right. The I'm so angry, pushing everyone away, that came pretty quickly. I think the parts that came later might have been the bottled up inside part. And
Is there something that prompted it?
no, what happens is I do, like I said in my first song, I'll kind of get out of my own way and see what's going on down there. And I think that's why, like, the songwriting and just even listening to good music can be so healthy, because I'm a person, probably if I didn't have music, I would probably be pretty disconnected from my emotions. And I've come to realize the importance of mental health. You know, I've had people very close to me going through a lot, and you know, like, and I had never realized how much I do that is actually mental health preventative. Like, I go for walks, I go to the gym, I play
Write songs.
music. Yeah, exactly. And like all those things I listen to a podcast called Hidden Brain, which is like about like psychology and so, and like, you know, and I think I think everybody needs to find something, and if you don't, you can end up with problems, because then it sort of accumulates like sort of grit in like the grill or something, and then like it just all gets clumped up, and like eventually you're like suddenly, hey, this little things that have been building up are no longer so little anymore, you know. So yeah.
Sounds like kitty litter.
Sounds like what?
Kitty litter.
Well, I wanted to ask because you ask everybody else, but nobody asks you.
Oh no, yeah, I appreciate that. I do enjoy the conversations about the songs. Like, I kind of feel like I sort of design my songs like almost on like topics I want to talk about more a little bit, you know. So it's like it's kind of fun to discuss them, because I never write a song that I know the answer to completely. They're like all stuff that I kind of like am always grappling with, you know. Lynn.
Okay, well, this will be a good song to follow that one, I think. This is it's a song. It's called Blind Spot, and it was written. We lost a friend and a nephew within like 2 months, 2 years ago, to the fentanyl.
I'm so sorry. That's so hard.
Yeah, and you know, you can't help but ask yourself, like, was this something, you know, we could have done? Like, our nephew was out of state, not to, you know, but I'm just saying we didn't see him that much. But wondered, you know, when I was with him, how open I was with him and all that. And as for my friend, I saw her the night before. You know, not, you know, we were friends mostly through music. You know, not to downplay the relationship, but I'm just saying, you know, it's just, you know, it's just something you really wonder about. So this is a reflection on that. And I have a YouTube video on this. It's a first release off of the first of this upcoming album. So here we go. You were on a fast, racing out of control. Brilliant and wild, your colors so bold. You coming late and then you disappear. We downplayed it and ignored it. Did I pass you by or did I turn you away? Were my eyes closed when you came my way? Tuning you out like I was unaware. Did I downplay it and ignore it? How could I be so careless with you? How could I be so careless with you? You were in my blind spot, you were knocking. You were in my blind spot, you were calling. You were in my blind spot, I didn't see you. And I missed you, I missed you, I missed you, I missed you. Sometimes we pretend we don't have a clue. Our instincts don't lie, they tell us the truth. We know something's wrong, do we show we care or downplay it and ignore it? We all have a choice, be on an island alone or venture out to the sea. The more we know there's an urgent need, do we downplay it and ignore it? How could I be so careless with you? How could I be so careless with you? You were in my blind spot, you were knocking. You were in my blind spot, you were calling. You were in my blind see you, and I missed you. I missed you. I missed you. I missed you. You were closer than you appeared. You were closer. Tried reaching out, I didn't know how you feel. You were hurt and your pain was so real. You wouldn't accept, you go it alone, you downplayed it, and I ignored it. How could I be so careless with you? How could I be so careless with you? You were in my blind spot, you were knocking. You were in my blind spot, you were calling. You were in my blind spot, I didn't see you. And I missed you, 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 I miss you.
Oh, wow.
That's
Great
beautiful.
Play right from the heart, don't you?
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That
I
is
love-
what you call an emotionally sophisticated song. And
I love the way you put the blind spot and then said closer. You were closer than you appeared, which is what it says on the mirror. That's great.
Exactly, right?
It's great.
It did, when I wrote the song, it didn't have a bridge. And I was like, there's a lot of repetition in it, with the refrain lines, and but it kind of gives some space to think about what's going on.
Yeah.
And but then I put the bridge in, and I'm like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
It's like that message. It's,
Yeah.
it's like, there, you were there, you were right there, and I didn't see you. You were closer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the image from Jurassic Park.
Oh,
Items are
right.
closer than they appear. He was right
or
there.
The Far Side.
I always think of the Far
The
Side
Far
cartoon.
Side. I remember that. I don't know. Was it a dinosaur in that? The Far
There's like
Side?
the giant eyeball in the mirror, and it's like it's
Items are closer than they appear. It's great.
Oh man, that's a beautiful song. It's tough when it's tough because we're kind of built like we're built right. We're built to reflect on things, and we can again be our own worst enemies in some ways by driving ourselves crazy because we can never have prevented every single thing that's happened. But on the other hand, we always need to reflect and say well, how can I in the future
Right.
reach out more to people and make sure I'm there for them, and
Right, and I think that's what it's about, in a way. But it's been a really beautiful kind of response to it. I mean, so many people have been touched by this, or in some way, and their stories and everything, So it's just like all of us are. I don't know. It's like this awareness. Yeah, let's reach out. At least reach out. It might not change anything, but
absolutely. I mean, we're we should be a human family, right? All looking out for each other, at our best. That's what we are, and
Right. Yeah.
But it's hard, right? Because all this stuff gets in the way. We get busy and we lose track of things, and people don't always communicate well, so we don't know what's going on, and
Right.
and there's only so much we can do. But we can do that much, right? So
Right, exactly. We can't change anybody, but we can let them know we're there.
Right.
for
We
them.
can't do everything,
least-
but we can do something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good one for sure. Another good conversation topic as well. Ms. Bunny Barnes, you've been playing any shows recently?
I just did one yesterday with Ann. We did Jamie's House of Music.
Oh man, that's
Out in
fun.
Lansdowne, yeah, it was fun. It was in the round with
So is it true that
Night
you
Ride
both,
Home.
is it true that you both have legs? I've heard rumors.
Yes, and we're not as tall as we appear. I love when I meet somebody who I got to meet on Zoom, and I end up looking up like, wow, you're taller
Yeah,
than I
apparently
thought.
Tom Maynard is huge, I've heard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Tom's
always
quite
fun.
tall. Yeah.
It's always fun. So I was trying to think of what to do. I thought I'd do a brand new one for you. This one I wrote just within the last couple months, and it's funny because when I would sit there and I would sit in my front room and on my recliner writing things, and my cat would come by and rub against my legs when I started writing it, and either she was saying, "I really like that song, Mom," or "It's time for bed already." I mean, it's very hard to tell with cats what they're really thinking. But this is one of the few songs that she seemed to be really liking, and she'd come by, so I figured I would have to name it after her. It's also the first time I've written a bossa nova. I've just always wanted to write a bossa nova, and so I thought I would write it about her. And there was one evening when I was I looked for her in the morning, and she was gone. And I had no clue. I kept saying she's hiding somewhere. Maybe she's sick. She's under the steps. I don't know. And then I realized she must have gotten out. And I was kind of frantic because she's a feral cat. She has brothers out there, and she decided to come in. But I don't like her to go out because then she comes back with fleas, or there's cars and all kinds of dangerous foxes and hawks, and I worry about that. So I sat there writing the last verse to it, or the last bridge to it, while she was gone. And then at about 22 hours later, I had left all the doors open about this much, so because she'll get out, but then she can't figure out how to get in. And I saw on the camera that she was going she pretty much lives on the closed-in porch, and she'll come around the house, of course, but she likes it out. That's her apartment, I call it. And I saw on the camera that somebody was egging her on from outside. We're outside and you're not, or come on out and play. And she was going back and forth from window, and she squeezed herself through this little spot in the door and got between the glass door and the screen broke out, and then she didn't know how to get back in. And so I left the doors open about this much, and about 22 hours later, again, I'm sitting in the chair, like working on that part, and she comes strolling past me going like, "Oh, you still in that chair? Yeah, I'm back now. I had a great adventure," and just like normal, like she'd been there the whole time. And I just jumped up and I locked all the doors and picked her up and gave her a hug, and she goes, "Hey, I'm not done out there. I'm going back out." I'm going like, "The hell you are? You're staying right here and you're not going out there again." And so I was naming this after I was thinking of her name is Miss Wiggles. And she wiggled her way out. And first I was going to call it Missy's Dream. Then I thought Missy's Dance. And then I thought maybe Missy's Adventure. And I really just didn't know what to call it. And so I'd been out in Arizona to see friends and meet with Tommy Emmanuel. If you don't know him, he's a world-class guitarist and just an amazing player. And he's my good friend and teacher. And I said, "So I have a new song, here's what I wanted to call it." And he gets done listening to it. He goes, "Nope, it's none of those. It's Missy's Gone Missing." And he didn't even know that she'd escaped. And so I figured, it must have said something in that song that led him to believe that she had gone missing. That my instrumental was really saying that. And so, if Tommy says that's what it's called, that's what it's called. And even not knowing that she had gone missing. So this is brand new, and I've actually hired the Endless Road Strings, who are Tommy's string quartet, to write an orchestral part behind it. So you're gonna have to imagine that, but it's coming along really nicely.
That's cool. I can't wait to hear your upcoming CD.
Thank you.
That's one's going to be on it too.
That is, yep. That is going to be on it.
That's some
With the
fine
endless
bossa
road
nova.
strings. Thank you so
Got
much.
your minor 7 flat 5s and your 11s and everything going on in there.
Yeah, thanks. I don't know what they are, but yeah, I do. I hear them.
Yeah, it's neat.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's got that cool movement to it. Dee-dee-dee.
I need to have feature for it too.
Thank you.
Right.
All right, Mr. Richie Pollux.
Right. Fantastic. Boy,
Thank you.
what a great guitar playing.
Thanks so much.
Thing about putting new strings on. Oh God, they're always. All right, this is another. Most of what I write usually comes from a title, and this title knocked around for maybe a month and a half, until finally I sat down and let the muse take over. And it's a little number. It's called Deeper Love. Nothing ordinary. That's just not for me. What I need to feel is a deeper love. Let it take me somewhere for eternity. The reality of a deeper love. There's a power, there's a key, there's a universe inside of me. I don't mind getting down on my knees for a deeper love. Deeper love. There's just something missing from each day's routine. The security of a deeper love. Past the bounds of reason into the unseen. The infinity of a deeper love. There's a power, there's a key, there's a universe inside of me. I don't mind getting down on my knees for a deeper love. Deeper love. Deeper love. Deeper love. Don't want to waste time with confusion. Wanna go beyond all illusion to a deeper love. Nothing ordinary. That's just not for me. What I need to feel is a deeper love. Let it take me somewhere for eternity. The reality of a deeper love. There's a power, there's a key, there's a universe inside of me. I don't mind getting down on my knees for a deeper love. Deeper love.
Yeah, that's a jam.
Yeah, I know. Whoops.
Great job, Richie. Great job. Craig, was it? Was it Richie and Craig?
Scotty.
What is that?
Scotty.
Adley, you guys sounded great together.
Yeah, we've been playing
A lot of years.
15, 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
Nice having a rhythm section with you.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah,
And your
it's a lot.
your music is so rhythmic that it works really well. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
you have a lot of polyrhythms and like some interesting note combinations and stuff going on. It's pretty,
Elite
Believe me,
syncopation.
it's all instinctual. I don't know what in the world I'm doing.
yeah, it works. That's
I
exactly.
don't know. All I know is that I don't know. Like I'm hearing everybody talking about all their things here. I know that at like 16, I read something called the Seth Material. Jane Roberts. You guys ever bump into her? Well, Seth talked about thoughts creating reality. You know, and the subtleness of what that is really all about. And to me, it's basically saved my life because if we're going to be influenced by everything that we think about, well, we're in for a real hard time. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah, I
so-
mean, I actually, it sounds corny, but I actually really believe in positive affirmations because, like, if you're constantly, we constantly have these negative thoughts, like talking to us that are kind of like pulling us down, like we're our own worst critics. So, like, we have to kind of learn to like stick up for ourselves, and.
That's it. I mean, it's an internal battle, and to me, when I talk about a deeper love, it's more like connecting to the thing that never changes, which is basically the breath itself. You talked about the breath for 1 second, and I practice meditating for an hour every day.
Wow, that's great. That's great.
Every day. Couldn't be without it. Anyway.
I've been like, I used to like walk and like listen to something, like listen to the news or a podcast, and now I've just been like walking, and just listening to the nature and listening to the thoughts in my own mind and just letting it all unwind. And I think it's really been important for me.
That's it. I once wrote a song called I'm Breathing Louder Than My Mind. Very interesting.
I like that. All right. Ms. Ann Ramsey.
He loves.
And I promise to talk less because I know I'm eating up too much time here. Ann.
No, apparently we have time to spare, so
That's true. That's true.
it's lovely. Okay, that was very nice. Sometimes I wish I had a percussionist in the house. All I've got is a cat. This is a song I wrote recently. Because I was thinking about, I'm gonna do actually Bunny and I are both doing it, I think, a benefit that's the theme is women in song, and I write a lot about people in different periods, but there's this image that kept coming into my head, which is the image of the warrior queen or the warrior princess or whatever, and I started looking into it, and it turned out there was such a thing. The Greeks interpreted them as Amazons, but they lived in the Scythian steppe in sort of, 1000 BC to 100 AD, something like that. So I found character and decided to write about her because she was a warrior queen. Her name was Tomris, and she let the king of Persia have it. So I thought she deserved a song. So this is called Tomris, the Scythian queen. And so picture like 610 BC.
And maybe turn up your guitar just a drop if you can, or position your mic a little bit. Thank you.
All right. Better? Can you hear that better?
Yes, sounds good.
I sing about the Scythian steppe A huntress once lay down and slept. A chieftain saw her in the grasses. There he won the heart of Tomris. There he won the heart of Tomris. Across the land of yurts and thickets, their love flew as fast as secrets. When he rode out one day for war, she sighed and watched the kestrel soar. She sighed and watched the kestrel soar. A Greek spear took her husband down. Tomris, now a widowed queen, she wore his bow and arrow then, and took her place among his men, and took her place among his men. The clan rode out, she with her peregrine. She steered the herds beyond the Caspian, and the royal standard taking, toward a world of her own making, toward a world of her own making. Cyrus the Great of Persia came to steal her person and her name. She thought him brazen as a crow, bade him take his men and go, bade him take his men and go. He plied her milk-grown men with wine, began to kill one at a time. But Tomris aimed her arrow straight. She won the head of Cyrus the Great. She won the head of Cyrus the Great. Her fame spread far and good as gold, when steppe folk trek in heat and cold, and see a falcon in the clouds. They remember Tomris the proud. They remember Tomris the proud. Tomris the Scythian Queen.
Yeah, and
Thank you.
nice job. Did you want to say anything more about that one?
Not really, just let your imagination flow.
Sounds good. That was great. Oh, it looks like Bunny's going to be playing Woodstock. Now, I can not only say that I played a showcase with someone who's played with Tommy Emmanuel, but I could say I played with someone who's played Woodstock. Mike Simpson.
Joseph Isaacs. All right.
How do you choose the different guitars for your different songs?
To some degree, I choose one that either is or is similar to the one that it's written on. Sometimes they move around. The biggest moves for me are whether they get played on arch tops or flat tops. You know, this one was written on an arch top, and now I'm playing it on a flat top. So.
Okay.
River is running on by, carrying the day to the setting sun. The gold in the sky is for sale, soon by the red it will be undone. And here you are now walking up to me. Sun is gone, evening's dance. That old moon is stirring up trouble again. Pale beams tangling up my heart. All day long I am fine, blue skies or wet and gray. Warm breeze or cold wind, my heart remains okay. But then as the shadows stir up the trunks of the trees, they start. That old moon is stirring up trouble again. Pale beams tangling up my heart. So rarely see you in sunlight, you are there, and here am I. Me by the strand of the sea, and you up in your hill. Lives separated by circumstance, sharing only the same sky, until down from the gathering dusk you come as the moonlight spills. Evermore the river ever runs, sending sunrise to the sunset. Blue goes to gray, goes to gold, goes to red, toward the dusk, dark now, and yet here you are now moving toward me in the shadows, no longer apart. That old moon is stirring up trouble again. Pale beams tangling up my heart. That old moon is stirring up trouble again. Pale beams tangling up my
Wow. Beautiful imagery. Lovely melody.
Not soulful at all, Mike. Why do you always play all these glib
Well
songs?
sung,
You never
too.
play anything soulful. That was beautiful.
I guess that's just how I play. Yeah, this one came out other than a few little shuffles or little word, shuffles for rhythm and scansion and stuff. This one came out whole in a dream, and so I woke up and did the closest thing to a man in my condition can do to a dead sprint to the computer to get it all down.
That's awesome. Yeah.
What is that line like?
Ann and I were talking about that too, just like the dreams and yeah.
What's the line? Pale beams tangling up my love.
That old moon is stirring up trouble again. Pale beams tangling up my heart.
My heart. Okay.
That's nice.
Okay. Thanks. I couldn't hear the last word. I didn't know if it was heart or love or
Oh
beautiful.
yeah, I
Wow.
mumbled. Okay.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well performed. All right, my last one I did, I think, was called Breathing Lessons. This one's called Flying Lessons, and this one, very dreamlike. We've all had the flying dream. I don't know what I'm doing up here in the air, acting like I don't gotta care. Maybe I don't wanna be here at all, but if I stopped flying I would fall. You should see the view from these great heights. You could see all the wrongs and how they could be made right. So I'll keep beating on these strings, hoping someday to grow wings. And you should feel this feeling called love. It'll make you feel like you're flying up above. It's written deep into our core. It's what keeps us coming back for more. Hurts like hell when you hit the ground, but it don't even matter if anyone else was around. You just pick yourself up and then get yourself flying once again. And you will feel the wind against your face. It'll try and hold you in your place, but up here we can be free. Finally finding out what it means to be me. You should see this thing that they call life. You can see the whole thing when you're in flight. Arrows like patchworks on a whole. I can feel this humming in my soul. I don't know what I'm doing up here in the air, acting like I don't gotta care. But I'll keep beating on these strings, hoping someday to grow wings. Thank you very much. Now you've had your flying lessons.
Nice. Really
Thank
nice.
you. Lynn Hollyfield.
Nice. It's really enjoying hearing everyone. Great players. Really
It's great to have you
nice.
here. Serious, it's been a
Well,
wonderful
thank
treat.
you for having me.
Somebody needs to mute. Somebody's doing. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh no, is somebody? Oh no, it's good. I think we're good. Yeah. That's you. That's okay. You can make noise. Nobody else can make
Okay.
noise.
Just checking this real. Yeah, so this next song, it's a love song. And I wrote it, you heard of the...
I think I know it's hard while you're tuning, but it's
Oh.
hard to hear you.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I wrote this last song, last year in the spring, and I took the, you're familiar with Carrie Cooper?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't she play with Tommy Prasad and Ralph?
Yeah, well, they were
I think I heard them
married.
together.
They
yeah.
were married.
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
while. And,
Yeah, that was a great
she's
show, actually.
Wonderful, wonderful songwriter. And she held this, she did it for many years, but I don't know if she's still doing it, but it's called Real People, Real Songs. And it was a spring songwriting challenge where you had to write a song a week. You had to videotape, record yourself and videotape yourself and send it to a private Facebook group. And then everybody would, give feedback. And so this song was written, it was a really good experience for me. Sorry, I thought it was in tune, but air conditioning and humidity, all that good stuff.
It's folk music. We're supposed to tune endlessly.
So if it sounds a little,
It's like there was like I think the Avett brothers did like a Tiny Desk that's on YouTube, and like one of the comments is Seth Avett is still tuning to his banjo to this day.
what's worse is a mandolin or a 12-string or a 12-string. Sorry about this. It really went out. All right, here we go. So, so this song was written. The prompt was called "Lovers," and so I thought I call this song "Love Unfolds." There we go.
The guitar's not coming through.
Not at all. Okay. Yeah. Now I know it. Thank you.
There we go.
Okay. Is it loud enough?
Yeah, I think we're good now. The trick with hosting one of these is to catch the sound problems very quickly, so you don't have to interrupt the song.
Okay. Remember the feeling when there was someone who came and captured you. They came at a time when you felt lost, and yet somehow they found you. When you most needed them, there was no past, no future, just right at that moment, nothing else mattered. So close, a closeness like never before, like the air and breeze floating together in the wind, to the sky, through the clouds, to the stars, where everything felt easy and dreams come true. Eventually coming back to the ground like a leaf cradled by the breeze, swaying and twirling with the gentle pull of gravity at the floating feeling remains as a part of the heart. That love is held forever, a stamp of that time, a piece that remains. It's how a heart learns to reopen and expand and feel love again. Expand and feel love again. Expand and feel love again.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Thanks. Thank you.
It's a real treat to get you here. So I hope you sign up for more of these. I'll put out the July dates soon. It'll probably be in early July, a Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, my pleasure, really, all of you. Just so great to hear you and really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Great stuff, Lynn.
I've been
Beautiful
doing this
instrumental
since
in there too.
COVID, and I'm still not tired of it at all.
Yeah.
Great job, Lynn.
Yeah, thanks so much.
She flat picks, she finger picks. Wow.
Oh, oh my gosh, Bunny, you
Beautiful
are amazing.
instrumental.
Yeah, well, Bunny,
I really
you're-
love that instrumental.
Oh, thank
Pretty.
you. I'm enjoying your playing a lot.
Thank you. I'm
Wow,
glad
wow,
you
wow, wow.
were able to stick around for a third tune.
Yeah.
So, Lynn, what's the guitar? Is that a D40?
No, this is a J40M.
Oh, okay.
Martin.
Right, yeah, it's a
Martin,
40
and-
Stallion and J size. Okay.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite.
Yeah, great sounding guitar.
Thank you.
Oh, I've been talking this whole time with the mute on. I said something really profound, too. Welcome up,
Probably-
Bunny Barnes.
Bunny Barnes. You just love saying my name, I know. Well,
It is a great name.
thanks. That's why I used to tell my husband that's why I married him. So I could have his name. He was when he was on hospice, I started writing this song. He had a phrase when I would fly off somewhere. He would say "wings of angels, fly with wings of angels," so that I would get there safely. And so I started writing this. He heard the verse. He heard the first section, and then he passed. And after the service, I wrote the second section, and then I went off to Tommy's camp in Nashville, and I played the first two parts for my friend Jan, who she's done the cover for my CD. She did the photograph, and she said, "Well, does it have any words?" I said, "Well, most of my things don't have a lot of words, but I do have a first line. It's wings of angels, carry me to Neverland, carry me so far away." And I said Neverland because on this CD, this one, one of the tunes on there is Never Neverland, that I dedicated to my very own Peter Pan. It's the theme to Peter Pan that Mary Martin sings. And I said, I don't think it's finished yet, though. I think there's another section in there. And I went back to my room and I wrote a third section. And the next day I wrangled up Tommy and I said, "Hey, got a new song?" And he said, "Well, let's hear it." So I sat down and played it, and he said, "Wow, that's not like anything you've ever written before." I said, "I know. I don't think I wrote it. I think Stephen wrote it and sent it to me." And so I was getting on the plane to come home after the camp, and I was really nervous. I don't like flying, and I wrote Tommy a note saying, "Hey, I'm nervous. I'm flying home." And he said, "Oh, fly with wings of angels, Bunny, and see that grief counseling when you get back." I said, "Yeah, I certainly will." And I had my iPad all set up to watch a Prime Video movie, and got to my seat. I took out my iPad, I put in my earbuds, and instead of the movie, Never Neverland was playing. And I just thought that was Stephen's way of saying wings of angels. So, here you go. Wings of Angels.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love that song so much.
Oh, y'all slick.
Thank you.
Richie Pollock.
Okay. Gorgeous as usual, Bunny. Oh my
What song
goodness.
you playing?
Mighty nice.
Mighty nice. Okay.
All right. Does anybody see this? this is an example of the very strange things that I do. This one is
Wow.
called Orange You Glad.
Yeah, that's neat with all the faces and colors.
Yeah,
And
that's it. It's all magic markers.
really?
Yeah, magic markers and a fine point Sharpie black pen that
Wow, I
I
would never have guessed that. Neat.
wind up coloring it in. That's it.
Beautiful.
All right.
That's my type of art. I like that.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right. Once again, I was captured by a title, and that's what this one is. It's called Mighty Nice. Mighty nice to be here, to breathe the free air. Mighty nice to discover what's already there. Mighty nice to appreciate just being aware, and how mighty nice to not think twice about what's everywhere. Mighty nice. Mighty nice. Mighty nice to have the chance to dance upon the earth. Mighty nice to feel so light, know just what it's worth. Mighty nice, this gratitude that fills my empty cup to the brim, without and within, so I can drink it out. Mighty nice. Mighty nice. Mighty nice to have this life while it's still going on, to make the most of the mighty nice before the mighty nice is gone. Mighty nice. Mighty nice. Mighty nice to be here, to breathe the free air. Mighty nice to discover what's already there. Mighty nice to appreciate just being aware, and how mighty nice to not think twice about what's everywhere. Mighty nice. Mighty nice. Mighty nice.
Mighty nice, Richie.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
You did?
Yeah.
Yep, indeed.
That's a great.
Did you want to say anything more about that one, Richie? Did you want to say anything else about that song?
Once again, I think it basically came in a dream. We love those dreams.
Does the same happen with your visual art? Is it kind of like that?
Visual art, it's basically the same premise where it's all a mediumistic experience. I take the pen in my hand, I let it do what it wants to do, and then I pick up my magic markers, green. And oh yeah, right over here, let's do some green. It's all instinctual. I didn't start doing art until I turned 60 years old. And I never thought about it, and basically for 2 years it completely took over my life.
Wow.
I'm hoping to win this Johnny Depp presents.
Do you mean that literally, like you couldn't stop painting or couldn't stop drawing?
I couldn't stop drawing. I'd put on classical music, and even at the open mic on Wednesday night at the Talking Stick in Santa Monica, California, I'd be sitting on the couch with my pen in my hand, and I'd be black and whiting, And then when I'd come home, I'd pick up the magic markers, and of
And was
course,
that a good thing, or was that a good thing, or a bad thing, or both?
oh, it's wonderful. Are you kidding me? It's wonderful. Except I found out the Sharpie magic markers, you couldn't breathe through your nose when you were doing them because
Because the smell.
too potent. But then I found Bic had 36 colors. Oh my God, it was just absolutely fantastic. And now under my bed, I've got 3 27 by 40-inch murals
Wow.
that sit there under my bed, all with a wooden mat, wooden frame, ready to go. But I'm not a salesman. I'm just a channeler, a humble channeler. I don't know what the hell to do. So
Wow.
that's it. That's my
Neat.
story.
That's it. That's great.
Mighty
And,
nice.
and Ramsey.
Your life is mighty nice.
Here I am. I'm a big booster of late in life.
It's never too late.
A fellow late bloomer.
I agree.
Yeah. So here's one I wrote pretty recently. Just a few weeks ago. I mean, like, it says May 6th. So yeah, pretty recently. It's autobiographical. I went on a semester abroad, and things happen when you're on a semester abroad. It's called Half Night. Twenty-somethings in a student town, mingling in another country. I lost companions early on, and you asked, won't you sit with me? You put my sweater on a chair, asked my name in Belgian French, came around and touched my hair. My heart leapt and then unclenched. Vol avec moi, ma petite. Won't you come and fly with me? We left behind the bistro lights that came up once it past midnight. Half night, half day, I can't help remembering the way you loved me. Half wrong, half right, wanna live my life inside the night you loved me. You left my room just after dawn, wrote your address and I wrote mine. You said ce soir let's meet encore. I took it as a special sign. My girlfriends heaved collective sighs. Bet they truly could have guessed you'd be an angel in disguise, but you never showed before we left. Full avec moi, ma petite. Won't you come and fly with me? We left behind the bistro lights that came up once it past midnight. Half night, half day, I can't help remembering the way you loved me. Half wrong, half right, wanna live my life inside the night you loved me. Then I came down like a spent firework, migrating bird with nowhere to land. Was I a fool to believe your words led me back in heaven again? Then I was home with my LaRousse in hand, looking up the words to write, how to say no other man ever held me all the night. Half night, half day, I can't help remembering the way you loved me. Half wrong, half right, wanna live my life inside the night you loved me. Half night.
Lovely, Anne.
Thank you.
Did you want to say anything more?
I love the chorus of that.
If Bunny says she likes something, that's really good.
It's definitely a good sign.
Yeah. No, that's just one of those songs that, actually I dreamed the chorus. And then the rest just wrote itself pretty much.
Yeah, I'm having a theory about that. I'm trying to muse it over a little bit, like how much of songwriting is subconscious mind and how much of it is conscious mind. My theory is it's a little bit where they intersect, because you're like you have the dream, but then you're also sort of making it palatable for people to understand too. So that's my working theory.
Yeah, you have to kind of transpose it from dream language.
Mike Simpson.
That would be me.
It could be a different Mike Simpson, but it would be highly surprising.
Yeah, well, there's a very conservative Republican senator from Idaho.
He is not welcome.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't think he plays
Let's get
guitar.
him out and talk some sense into him.
There's a fabulous tin whistle player from the South named Mike Simpson.
Yeah, I'm willing to talk to anybody.
And me and my 4 clones. This is a song written by Martin Simpson.
By who?
Martin Simpson.
Oh, okay. Knew there was 2 of you.
Well, I got the wheels all set to roll. Got my water, petrol and oil. White wall tires, brand spanking new. Don't it look like I might have forgotten the blues? got a shirt upon my back. Got a suit that's made to measure. Got me a shine above my shoes. Only look like I might have forgotten. Sweet as a rose, picked by chance. Sweet as fresh cut coriander. Sweet as whiskey blended with dew. It only looked like I might have forgotten. Sharp as a sharp, smooth as glass. See my tail drag as I drive past. See my red lights recede from view. Don't it look like I might have forgotten? Don't it look like I might have forgotten? Don't it look like I might have forgotten the blues? The blues.
Woo! That was awesome. Well, that's the end of our 3 rounds. What are you guys thinking? Should we call it or do a 4th round, an optional 4th round?
I could go either way, but I'd say we probably call it at this point.
Yeah,
It's like
it
3
felt-
o'clock.
Even though it was, had a couple players short of full. It felt pretty full to me, so I'm good calling it there. I think my body's telling me to get up and exercise a little bit. This was wonderful. I think the next one. Thank you, Eric, for listening on YouTube and cheering us on. Anyone else listening on YouTube? He's been posting wonderful comments this whole couple hours for everyone. Please post any information. I think that both Music Matters showcases in July are going to have to be, both the Saturday one and the Sunday one are going to end up being the second weekend in July because I'm traveling a bit in July. So if you want to sign up for one of those, I'll shoot that email out right after we wrap up here.
If you're around Nashville, I'll be playing at the Chet Atkins Convention.
Okay, well, we'll make it work for August, and you have a great time. I know summer is a good time for that, so you're going to, I'm sure, rock them out, and they're going to love it.
You can sign me up for the Sunday in July.
Okay, Sunday the 12th. Sounds good. Okay.
I'll listen from the
I'll shoot
airport.
that out. This has been wonderful, and we'll be in touch, and you all enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Joe.
thanks everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Great music.
Delightful to play with everybody. Yeah, great stuff. Bunny Barnes, you rock.
Thank you, dear. You as well.
Oh, wait. Before we go, you know what's going to happen now.
Uh-oh, where's the gallery?
Yep. I have to play with my toy before we go. So, all right, take care, guys. Take care.
Our reservoir.